welcome back to my channel. My name is Saj and this is my channel where I talk about whatever shit that I want to talk about. And in today's video, I'm going to be rating and reviewing the looks that were on the red carpet at the Golden Globes this past Sunday. There was a lot of controversy around the Golden Globes and I will touch on that later on into the video. Before I get into the video, make sure that you are subscribed. Actually, 99.9% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. So do that to see more of me. Duh. I actually hit my goal for subs. My goal was, I believe, 100 and now I'm at 140. So my new goal is going to be 150. So I really appreciate if you would help me in that. Always remember to like, share if you care, and comment your opinions below. I definitely want to hear. I would love to have some discourse down below. And let's get into today's video. I also want to excuse maybe the background noise right now. There is a huge storm going on. So you might hear that a little bit. I'll try to reduce it, but you might hear a storm a-brewing. So the resource that I'm going to be using is the Vanity Fair article. They actually listed all of the celebrities and what they wore. That may be a little too much for this video, so I'm gonna go over like the main people, you know, because not everybody's worth talking about. Honestly, unpopular opinion, this might be a little controversial. And I know some people did not like my thoughts on Gypsy Rose, but Gypsy Rose that's that storm. Gypsy Rose should have totally been at the Golden Globes, like with her doc or whatever. But you know what, maybe next year, because I guess they were celebrating all of like 2023. So next year, I think Gypsy should definitely make an appearance at the Golden Globes. She's like loving this fame shit. No matter how much she says she doesn't, she loves this shit. Like, imagine how iconic it would be if Gypsy Rose is on the red carpet with Ryan. So iconic. First up, we have Taylor Swift. I'm going to come back to Taylor Swift when we talk about that whole situation. But Taylor Swift is in this lime green sequins gown. And for some reason, this look is very like nostalgic. It's very like classic Taylor Swift. It's exactly what you're expecting. And I don't know if it's because the bangs are back, but it's very like expected. We expect Taylor to come out with an up and down gown with sequins. It's very plain. In my opinion, it's very boring. Like, don't get me wrong, the face is giving, the hair is giving, the body is giving, but like, it's just so boring. Like, it's the Golden Globes, you know, maybe do a little camp, have a little fun. I just feel like Taylor has been giving us the same shit every year, and the Swifties are gonna come for me, please don't. But she's been giving us the same stuff. Like, you're in your new era, Taylor. I know you're touring, whatever, but like, give me more. I want more, I'm greedy. So Margot Robbie is in this pink gown, floor-length gown, and it's actually a replica of the 70s Barbie, or the disco Barbie. And she has this little, what are those things called? Like a little shawl around. And honestly, it is quite frankly the spitting image of the 70s Barbie. It's actually quite insane. It makes sense that she went with this Barbie theme. Barbie was actually nominated for a Golden Globe because it actually reached a record with the box offices. It was one of the most viewed cinematic movies of all time. The dress itself, personally, I wouldn't wear it. It's not my type of dress. But like, one thing about me, I don't care how much I don't like the dress, I love an homage to something else. Like, I don't care what it is. I love that she wore a Barbie dress for a Barbie nomination. Like, that to me is a 10 out of 10. But if, let's say like, it wasn't, like Barbie never happened, like let's say Barbie never did like that 70s era, if she were to walk on the red carpet wearing this, I would be like, what the actual fuck? Like, I would feel better if she was in like the fucking Harley Quinn original costume. Like, I don't like the dress itself. She's still giving, she's still very gorgeous. The hair, the makeup, she looks great. The dress itself, I just feel like it's not flattering for anybody. I feel like that color is too like warm for her. So I just feel like it really didn't suit her. But moving on to our next celebrity. Next up we have Emma Stone, and she's in this silver gown with a slit and it's covered in silver roses. The dress itself is pretty. I do like the dress, but there's a lot of things I would change. First of all, I feel like her hair is just like not feeling the vibes. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it should have been like slicked back into a bun. Like, I just feel like it was a very weird choice to go with like a 50s bumped end. I feel like it should have just been more like modern and updated, maybe some curls, something like not what she did. Her makeup still looks gorgeous. The dress itself is so pretty. I actually really like the dress. The dress doesn't fucking fit her. It's so obvious that she missed her fitting, because like you could just see it's kind of like falling off of her. And when you're wearing like a nice dress like that, you want it to really like fit your body. Like you want it to like hers look like this. And like imagine if it just like, you know what I mean? Like imagine like if everything was just like, ooh, and really just like accentuated her body and really complimented her. But I just feel like it just looks like baggy crystals on her body. Oh, I feel like I sound so fucking harsh in this video, but that's just how I feel. So Emma, not the biggest fan of this look, but I'll still let you slide. I still like the dress itself. Next up, we have Elizabeth Olsen, and goddamn, does she look like a fucking Olsen twin. Like, sometimes when she would stand next to the Olsen twins, I used to be like, oh, okay, like, that's her sister, but she's not a twin. For some reason, this look in particular, she looks like a fucking twin. It's scary how that gene pool worked out. And honestly, Elizabeth ate. Like, Elizabeth looks so good. That white dress, and then like, oh, like the lace with the feathery bodice, and then the lace coming down, but it's not all lace, it's like some lace, you know, trying to keep it like still a little modern. I think she looks really good. I even like I usually don't like a slick back, like wet look, but it actually really suits this outfit really well. And like the pops of red with her nails and her lips, I think she looks fantastic. So Elizabeth, that's a thumbs up from me, and I'm absolutely obsessed. You looked amazing. Next up, we have Natalie Portman. I like the dress, but I think I like the dress because it looks like one of them Sweet 16 dresses that you'll see at the dress shop. Not Sweet 16, like prom dresses. Like, it just looks like, oh, what are you wearing? Like, it's a pretty dress, but I expect to see it at like a Sweet 16 or like prom. Like, I don't feel like it's for the Golden Globes. And like for me, like the dress is just not doing her any favors. Like, she's a gorgeous woman, and I just feel like the dress is just so like, okay, you're here. Like, I don't know, it's just so plain and boring, and there's not much to really look at. It's just like an ombre sequined gown with some, you know, pockets, and she really called it a day, slicked it back. But you know what? Fuck it. Natalie has been to so many award shows. She's like, I don't even fucking care at this point. Like, just give me my fucking award and let me go home. She probably doesn't even care. So, Natalie, it's like a for me, but overall, she does look really pretty. I just wish, you know, it just really given me that like oomph that I really, really needed from Natalie today. I really did need it. Next in show, we have Ali Wong. I'm not, I'm gonna sound like such a bitch, but what do I know? Like, literally, look how I'm dressed. But I'm not impressed. This is bad. This is really, really bad for the Golden Globes. Like, you have so much money. You have money for the stylist. You have money for the dress. Like, you could have literally gone to like Giovanni Fashions and get a better prom dress than this. This looks like when you used to watch like Say Yes to the Dress, and then they like, or no, not Say Yes. It was Something Borrowed and Something New, and then they would like take your mom's dress that you borrowed, and then they would like cut it down into something like ridiculous, and you're just like, oh, I kind of have to go with this one. That's what this is giving. I am so not a fan of it. She looks beautiful, the dress just doesn't do her any favors. She doesn't look like she's about to win a Golden Globe. She's looking like she's about to go to a backyard picnic wedding. I am just not a fan. Look at me being like Joan Rivers in fashion, please. Like, what credentials do I have to do this? Being a Leo. Next up, we have Timothée Chalamet. I think he looks like, I'm not like you know, like one of those girls that's obsessed with him, but like I'm low-key getting obsessed right now. Like that glittery jacket, like I really love it. Like usually you see men and they come in like a boring colored like suit, but like this is a black suit, but it has like a little like, you know, oomph to it, right? And he's just like wearing it with so much confidence that I'm just like, yo, like he looks so good. And Timothée actually made some, you know, headlines when he brought his date, Kylie Jenner. So there's been a lot of speculation about what's going on between Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. It's never been like confirmed. They've just been like seen spotted together. And man, they were like 2024, we're confirming it. Fuck Travis Scott. Yeah, fuck Travis. Like they just came out, he stepped out and he's like, I'm Stormi's stepdaddy. Like that's how he really came out here. And like if you watch like all of the videos of Timothée and Kylie at the Golden Globes, it's like all of them like, it's like making out and being like super touchy. Like you can tell they're still really in that honeymoon phase. I have no idea how long this shit's gonna last. This video is not going as planned. I'm actually like really like fucking scared right now because it just feels like the door is about to like bash in, but besides the point. And like for some reason it just never works out. They keep falling for these dumbass rappers and dumbass like athletes, and you're just like, what the fuck? So I feel like he's like very different from everybody she's dated, and like he just gives like, when he's not in front of the camera, like he's really wholesome. Like he's a really good guy and he's like gonna treat her right. So I don't know if this is like a rebound from Travis, but like I'm actually kinda into it. She seems like she needs someone who's like down to earth and who's not going to like treat her like shit and then shower her with flowers. Like, she just needs like a man who's actually gonna like treat her with respect, unlike Travis. So after that whole tangent that had nothing to do with what I talked about, so since I talked about Timothée, I just thought I would throw it in here to talk about Kylie as well. It looks like Kylie didn't really walk the red carpet or want that attention. It seems so like she just went to the event as a +1, and she looks like a +1. She's wearing this lacy backless gown and it has like rhinestones on it. It really matches Timothée really well, and they do look like such a great power couple together. But it's nothing spectacular, but you can kind of tell that she's also wanting to, like, she probably dimmed it down because she is known for like extravagant red carpet looks, and she probably dimmed it down to, you know, let Timothée have his, you know, time to shine. But Kylie looks fine. It's nothing like spectacular. And don't worry, I'm going to talk about the Selena thing when I talk about Selena. Next up, we have Dua Lipa. No, I'm kidding. It's Dua Lipa, and I hate everything about this. From her hair color to the shoes. This is a really bad look. One, I just feel like Dua Lipa just is so fierce with black hair. Like, I just love the black hair on her. I'm not really feeling this red moment. Then she's wearing this strapless mermaid gown with these very weird metal pieces going in really awkward places. It just doesn't look flattering. And Dua Lipa is such a beautiful girl, and it's so distracting. Plus, I thought we left mermaid gowns back in 2015. Get rid of it, burn it, burn it. I don't know why Dua Lipa was there either. Probably for Barbie, I would assume, because she was in the Barbie movie and she did do it like a viral song. But whoever was your stylist or your team, like, no. Put you in a whole different dress, girl. Like, this is up there for really, 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 really bad dresses. Even like I feel like her makeup doesn't really complement the dress either, because if you look at the accents on the black dress, it's all gold, but whoever did her makeup made it very cool. Like it's very all cool tones on her face. And I feel like if you're gonna wear something black and gold, maybe you wanna like warm everything up with like a heavier bronzer, like a warmer lip, a warmer lid. And they just made everything on her face like super cool toned, which didn't match what she was wearing. So everything just looked really washed out. It just wasn't a good night for her. And honestly, baby, if you see this and you want me on your team, I'll be more than happy to get you together, because this is bad. Next up, we have Danielle Brooks. And honestly, my girl looks sexy. Like, she looks good. The dress is a little plain Jane, not gonna lie. We've definitely seen it before everywhere. We've seen it for the last like 5 years. But just on her, like that chocolatey skin with like that red, and then the hair complemented everything so well. Like, she just looked fine. Like, she looked so good. Like, it's like effortless how fine she looks. I'm really obsessed with how she looks. Like the jewelry, she just looks like a prima donna girl. Like, she just looks like so classy and so refined. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with the way she looks. Good for you, Danielle. You fucking ate. And honestly, I will never forgive Orange Is the New Black for what they did to your character, what they did to you. They didn't invite my girl Fantasia to this little shindig, so she's coming up next. And Fantasia looks like rich. She just looks exquisite, like elegant. She's in this strapless gown, and it starts with black, silver, and then goes into like this pretty lavender periwinkle color, and it's gorgeous. Her body is just giving. We haven't seen Fantasia in a hot minute since Would I See You, but she looks so good. She looks really good. I'm rooting for you, Fantasia. I'm rooting for you, because you just look so good. And the Monet Exchange kitty cat wig, like, she just looks so good. I'm obsessed with her. I really am. Like the black gloves, like she just looks like she just looks rich, like somebody's rich Hollywood auntie. You know what I mean? With a rich husband. Like, she's just giving glamour, giving very old school Hollywood. Next up, we have Jennifer Lawrence. I'm so unimpressed, especially because like I think the movie that she was nominated for was No Hard Feelings, where she's playing like this, you know, sexy lady dating a younger man. And I'm like, this like look, this black gown with like the little shoulders, it just aged her so much. And she's so gorgeous, and she's won so much like better things. I feel like everybody threw their outfits together last minute, and they were like, oh shit, the Golden Globes are literally like tomorrow, and we have to figure out what the fuck to wear. It just feels very thrown together. She still looks very pretty. She's always going to be pretty, but I just wish, you know, she would have given me a little something more. I really wanted to like it. I really like Jennifer Lawrence, but it's just not doing it for me, Jen. It's just not. I'm so sorry. Next up, we have J-Lo. And you know what? I'm gonna show J-Lo a little grace after I popped off on her in my Christmas lights video. If you wanna see it, there's gonna be a little thingy right here to tell you to go click on it. And you know what? This is way better than the Christmas lights. She looks like Marilyn Monroe, like very old school glamour. This pink dress, it just fits the body right. The hair with the swoops. She just looks very like refined, matured. She looks very like new Hollywood. You know, she just looks really pretty, and I feel like that pink really complements her skin tone. She just looks really pretty. I don't know what else to say. Like, and I'm usually not a fan of like giant sleeves, but this giant sleeve like really fits the arm so well, and it shows her shoulders, and it just looks really like nice and well put together. Like, this one looks like really expensive. Even like the train flowing, like, you know, J-Lo was there for a good time, not a long time. She was there, looked cute, made her appearance, walked away with an award or two. I don't know, I didn't look up the results, and she went about her business. That's what they need to take a note from J-Lo. This is how you've been doing it for so long. Because if you keep dressing like this, they're so lucky Fashion Police is not on air anymore, because the way Joan Rivers would have fucking annihilated all of these would have been insufferable. And I'm standing by that. I'm gonna get so many hate comments. Next up we have Oprah, and she looks really pretty in this long sleeve purple gown with these these little like purpley glittery feathers on them, and she looks really nice. You know, obviously she's wearing purple for the color purple. That was the movie that she starred in 2023, and she does look really great. I'm really happy to see her. And Oprah is a really controversial figure, so if you want me to do like a deep dive on that, I'll be more than happy to. Just leave a comment down below. But that's all I really have to say about Oprah. Like, she's not my favorite person, but she does look pretty at the Golden Globes, and she looks better than most of these bitches out here. Next up is Amanda Seyfried, and honestly, the first thing I thought when looking at this dress, I instantly thought back to Trixie Mattel's ugly dress runway on season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race. That's truly what it's giving. This gown with the little pink on the bow on top. Like, I love Amanda Seyfried. I love Veronica Mars. I fucking loved her in Mean Girls. I love Amanda Seyfried, but this is bad. When you're instantly thinking about an ugly runway on RuPaul's Drag Race, when I look at your look at the Golden Globes, that is a problem. No, like, it's totally a no for me. I mean, she still looks fantastic. I'm actually super excited to see Mean Girls, but I can't stand by this. I can't wholeheartedly look at this and stand by this dress. And there she goes. There go that storm again. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is not my cup of tea. Next up, we have Hunter Schafer. And honestly, I was a huge Euphoria fan. They keep talking about how they're gonna come back, but it's looking mad slow. But Hunter Schafer was at the Golden Globes, and honestly, she is giving very much like Mummy meets Ghost. Like, the dress is like pure white, and she's very pale, and then the background is pale. So then like you have all of that together, and it just looks like a white blob. I'm not a fan of people spray tanning, but a little tan goes a long way. Like, if she would have just tanned up just a little bit, Did you hear that? But back to Hunter. She does look fabulous. Her face looks really pretty. She looks really, really pretty. I'm just not a fan of this like dress. Again, these women have amazing figures, and they're just like wearing blobs that just give them like no shape. It was just a miss for me, Hunter. Like, I really do enjoy you, but I don't know. Like, it's just not for me. I'm really trying to like it, but Hunter. So I am gonna have to cut this video short because my Wi-Fi is absolutely fucked because of the storm, and I'm having a lot of difficulties trying to pull up the looks and talk about them. And I'm really scared that I'm going to lose power in the middle of filming this, and then my ring light and all the lights go out and I can't finish. I really don't want to have to remake the video or finish it later, so I have to cut it short. But I am going to talk about 2 more controversial looks. Controversial. One person was very controversial when they were there, but the first look I'm going to talk about was the kitty cat dress, and not the one with whiskers. One with, yeah. And honestly, I feel like there's a lot of like award shows where you're just like, who's inviting these people that are just like making such political statements on a red carpet? Like, let's take a look at this dress. I may have to blur some parts of the dress solely because I don't think that's safe for work. The person wearing the kitty cat dress is Gillian Anderson. I don't know who this person is, but apparently she is an award-winning actress. And she's wearing this white gown. It's really pretty. It's giving Cinderella. She looks gorgeous. It is a boring dress until you look at the embroidery underneath, and then you see like that. Then, you know, she's came out and said what they are, and they are kitty cats. So Yeah. I don't know, that's just like a big statement to make. I don't know if I can go out there and make that statement like that, but you know, when you have money and you don't give a fuck, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And this actress stated that she wore this because, and I quote, "It feels like the perfect collaboration and representation of exploring pleasure and power." Not really sure where the message lies with the Golden Globes, but I don't know, like, I just feel like if you're gonna do like a political piece, like, make it political as fuck. Like, stand on business. That one lady with the Trump dress a couple years ago, like, that was insane. People were talking about it, but like, a lot of people don't even like notice the kitty cats on her dress. So it's like, it just felt like very odd. Like, it shouldn't have been, like, it was random. Like, there's no business for it to be there. You know what I mean? No, it's a fine dress. I love that there's like a cute little meaning behind it, but it's nothing special. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about Selena Gomez. First, let's talk about her look. I think Selena Gomez looks like a modern Snow White. I genuinely think she looks gorgeous. Like Alex Russo all grown up. I'm so happy to see it. And I just love like the little bodice piece with the bows in the middle. And it's just giving so elegant and refined. And it's like the Selena Gomez that we all like grew up loving and watching. And it's just like such a, I don't know, it's just, I just love seeing her. This past year, there has been some Selena slander. Some people are feeling a type of way about Selena right now, but like, I don't know, like something about that Alex Russo in her, like I just can't unsee. It's similar to like Miley Cyrus. Like, no matter what the fuck Miley Cyrus does, even joins a cult, like I'm going to love Miley Cyrus because I was brainwashed by Disney as a child. So I will forever love Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to love them forever because that's how my brain was brainwashed. There is a viral clip going around at this moment of Selena Gomez whispering to Taylor Swift, and I believe the other person was, I just Googled it. Even Google doesn't know this lady's name that she was whispering to. So Taylor and a friend. And honestly, you really can't really see what Selena Gomez is saying. You just see like a really shocked expression coming from Taylor and this friend. And very clearly and very obviously, this friend goes with Timothée. It's clear as day that she says that. I don't know where the rumor started. It's a very random rumor. Rumor started to erupt that Timothée rejected a picture with Selena Gomez because Kylie said so. I don't know how true that is because there's really no basis behind it. She just said with Timothée. I just don't see like why she would sweat Timothée. Like, she's been in this business for so long. She undoubtedly is probably, I would stand on this, that she's probably a bigger name than Timothée Chalamet. Like, at this point, these Disney stars have raised a generation, like in all reality. So I think she's probably more famous than Timothée. So I don't see why she's so like stressed about taking a picture with Timothée and then she's like gossiping about it. Like, that's really fucking random. That's such a random rumor to make up. I do think she was probably talking about Timothée and Kylie, but she could have also been like, Kylie's here with Timothée, and the friend was like, with Timothée? Like, it could have been anything. And this rumor got so out of control. Even Selena Gomez and Timothée Chalamet both spoke out about this rumor. So apparently a source close to Selena told People News that she had never saw Timothée and Kylie or even spoke to them, which I don't know how true that is, because I do understand there's a lot of people at this event, but like, they are like one of the couples that are really like hot right now. I don't know, I feel like there would have been a lot of attention, so for her to say that I didn't even like see them is crazy. And then on top of that, her friend clearly says, like clear as day, with Timothée. So who else is Timothée there? Who else is Timothée? And like, that was literally it on the situation. Like, she wasn't even like, oh, we actually spoke about this. They literally just like, it wasn't about Timothée. We never saw them. Okay, Selena. Okay. I totally believe that Selena was talking about them. I don't know if it was about a picture. I feel like that's really stupid. Timothée even came out and spoke, and he said there's no bad blood between him or Selena. He doesn't really know where the rumor started. Like, when I say this rumor was literally out of nowhere, it was literally out of nowhere. Like, she is just like, you can't even see her lips really, and she's just kind of like talking really fast, like whispering, and then everybody just has a shocked expression. Like, you really can't gauge what a conversation is about just by that. And there's a lot of theories and speculations about who's gonna be the mean girl of 2023, and people are thinking it's Kylie. Honestly, to be quite frank, I don't think it's going to be Kylie. I do think people are gonna turn on Selena because it's already started happening at the end of 2023. People are starting to like kind of look back at the whole Hailey versus Selena situation and feel like it was kind of gassed up by Selena, so that I've seen a lot of opinions where people feel like Selena will be the mean girl, but people are also saying Kylie, and here's where I don't agree with. If Kylie was gonna be a mean girl, Kylie would have been a mean girl years ago. Like, during her King Kylie era, she would have been a mean girl years ago, and she just never was. She was just kind of like a vibe, especially at that time. I don't see why, like, she's a mom now, she's kind of living her life with her new boyfriend. Like, I just don't see where she would get into the mean girl era. It just doesn't like add up for me. But no, I totally don't believe that bogus rumor, but I do believe she was probably talking about them. Because she never like clarified what she was talking about. Not that it's any of our business, but like, if you really want to clear your name on a situation, why would you not be like, this is what we were talking about? That's how I would approach it. But she doesn't seem to think the same way as me. So do with that information as you will. Now, I talked a lot of shit in this video. Please don't come for me. I know I'm wearing a giant men's Tommy Jean t-shirt, and all of these people are wearing clothing that is more expensive than every house I've ever lived in. I get it. I know that, okay? This is just all in good fun, good spirits. I am not the fashion police. I am nobody special. So please take my opinion with a grain of salt. But because of the weather, that brings me into the end of this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to see more of me. I do fun content, and I also do less fun content. If you want to see me rate more looks, make sure that you hit that button below. Make sure that you comment, tell me your favorite look and your least favorite look. Make sure that you share and like if you care, because that keeps my channel breathing. With that, I will see you in the next video. If you are anywhere in this area, the Jersey tri-state area, please stay safe out there, stay inside if you can. Really, like, it's really bad out there. Please stay inside if you can. And bye.